Is Agentforce good for small businesses? Yes. Now you can hop off. You're done with the video. Take my word for it. Agentforce, it's really applicable to any business size. The question I wanted to answer today and make it very clear: small or even medium-sized businesses, are they going to enjoy Agentforce? The answer is yes. Let's dive in a little bit to why that might be. Um, I really, as I just stated, it's for any business size. Some of the considerations you might want to take in when you're saying, evaluating whether or not it's good, is, the impact of the product, which is Agentforce, right, which is a bot, somewhat of a bot, an AI bot. Then the cost of that, and then scalability. Is it going to grow? How's the future look with it? So, first off, when trying to measure impact of Agentforce on a small business or medium business, one thing you may want to ask: having an AI bot that can respond to service requests, respond to other things 24/7. How valuable is that? How do you compare that impact of having to hire someone or multiple someones to have 24/7 support? Uh, might want to look at, how valuable are automated tasks going to be? Having Agentforce be able to just take on tasks for you, rather than, again, like comparing it to an employee or some sort of trained bot or setting up some sort of automation. What's the impact on your business for that? Typically, small businesses, you're trying to grow, you don't have lots of people, tons of people to delegate all these things to. I would associate, or I would estimate that the 24/7 support automated tasks are going to be pretty big impacts, because it's like another person without having another person, right? And then data insights. The Agent Force is going to be extremely useful in diving into your data, where you might not have a team of, data experts who can analyze and figure things out for you. It's going to be really powerful to have this AI Agent Force to dive into your data. So let's move on to costs. Uh, it's going to be unique for any given company, whether they're already using Salesforce and adding it on, or whether starting that new. But the basic idea here is that for small businesses or medium businesses, the cost structure is set up so that it is affordable, right? You're not paying the same rate that some extremely large corporation is going to be paying. They've got these tiers: essential, professional, and enterprise. And there's even some measurement of pay per conversion, right? So if you're using Agentforce to get customers, you're going to pay per conversion, or per action, rather than just one blanket large fee amount. So that makes it a little more digestible for small or medium businesses that may not use Agentforce to the same extent that a larger company is. But so it's going to be, they're going to be able to find a price that is applicable to smaller and medium businesses. It's definitely a product that's made to be scalable for any company. And with that, moving on to Agent for scalability. As a small or medium business, oftentimes you might be concerned, if we buy this product, is it going to grow with us? If it's applicable now, will it be as we grow? Uh, Scalability of Agent Force it's excellent. One thing to consider is, as you're small, it's easier to set up with. You don't need a bunch of custom development or like a team to set it up, as, if you compared it to like a traditional bot. Agent Force, you're going to be able to just set up with natural language. You'll be able to talk to it, or type in text: "This is what I need you to do. Help me with this. Here's my questions." Another reason and again, I should say that's easier to do in a small business, where you just, maybe you're not expert in how to set up a bot, and then it's going to continue to grow with you. You'll be able to continue to add to its, the requests in just a natural and fluid way like that. Another reason it's great for small businesses and will continue to grow with you is it just uses the available business data you have to learn and automate and help you with your work. So whether you have lots of data or whether you don't, which may be a more frequent use case for smaller, medium-sized businesses, it's just going to use what you have. And that kind of couples with this next point here: it's less dependent on large amounts of data specific to your company or your trade than traditional bots. You don't have to have all this data and all these resources to train it. It's going to work with what you have, and you don't have to have crazy large amounts to see success and make use of it. So I hope that answers your questions. I'm Andrew at Solved.